No problem. I shall transform your hair, create a masterpiece. I am an artiste with a pair of scissors.
My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop.
Fresh from the barbershop, fly from the beauty salons.
My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop.
I got a show where you can listen and view.
My new cuts got him talking at the
Bringing
barbershop.
barbers and stylists together with the ScissorSalute.
My new cuts got him talking at the barbershop.
One cut, two cut, three cut, four. Nails done, hair done, everything there. Nails done, hair done, everything there. Oh, you fancy.
Spending hours in salons on your hairstyle.
For the Lord protects his barbers and he makes the stubble grow.
Scissor! Salute! Salute!
Welcome to the ScissorSalute Show. I'm your host, Eli the Barber. My co-host for the evening is out. Blazing Blush is not here, but Jesse That Cut is here. He brought himself a guest.
Yes. This is Eetu from Finland.
From Finland.
Eetu the Barber.
And we also have BBA creator Dontay Financial is here. So
ScissorSalute, everyone.
let's get right into the meaning of the ScissorSalute, which is a gesture, compliment, greeting, lifestyle, brand dedicated to bringing barbers, hairstylists, makeup artists together worldwide. And we use the ScissorSalute Show as an outlet to actually make that happen. Every Monday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, we give the opportunity for the visual artists to come down here and showcase their skills live on the ScissorSalute stage, while conducting interviews with them and also taking phone calls in with some of your favorite visual artists from across the globe, so you can find out how they got started, where they currently are, where they plan to be going on their journey. Now, this is the age of the independent educator. So if you basically when I say that, you do not longer have to rely on, monkey, that's your ass. You do not have to rely on big companies to get your brand out there or any type of educating. You can use your social media as a tool to take full advantage to promote yourself to now become an educator. The problem is you might not have what it takes. That's the harsh reality in it. Again, there's barbers and there's people who cut hair. There's people who are really great at it, and then there's people that are not so great at it. But it doesn't stop you from making money. The point is this: if you have interest in getting from behind the chair and going beyond the chair, and you want to see if you have what it takes, you can email us. Or if you want to advertise with us or book us for a show, you can email us, scissorsalute@yahoo.com. Please leave all your contact information and we get back to you in the order that the emails are received. We'd like to thank everybody who's been using the hashtag. It is up to about 650,000 and growing. That means over 650,000 posts have used the hashtag ScissorSalute. So definitely we'd like to thank everybody for doing that. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Smoke Signals. Everything is ScissorSalute Show. Okay, so if you would like to show some support right now, if you're watching this on Facebook, underneath my finger right here, there's the share button. Press that share button. Put it on your feed. And then after that, press that share button one more time. And then invite others and also share it in groups that we're all part of. Now, let's do a recap of last week's show. Last week's show, showcasing from Paramount Styles, located in Dix Hills, New York, we had Nelson Rafael. His IG handle is Junior_Paramount Styles. We like the ScissorSalute Junior. Great story with him. He actually was cutting hair, then stopped cutting hair.
What?
And then came back.
Okay.
So it's always great to hear and see when people feel like, you know what, this might not be for them, and then they come back. Little fun fact, Lou Fagician, the guy he works for, used to be his barber. And Lou Fagician is the one that got him into the profession, and I was working for him.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
We're filled with like them Snapple fun facts.
Yeah.
We got them all day here, except we're not checking them.
And like Snapple, that's how we open.
That's how we do it. ScissorSalute. And hold up, because I usually have, a little bit, none of that. Okay. And Long Island hairstylist Michelle. Her IG handle is Styled by Michelle. It's great. She's a great braider, and at the same time, she is motivated to get out there and get it. It's one thing about being in this profession, and there's another thing about being in this profession and wanting to go out and get it. There's a lot of opportunities.
Very true.
And some of us won't take advantage of the opportunities, or some of us are just too scared to take them. Michelle looks like she's just getting started in this and the social media aspect, and this is not going to be the last we see of her. And I know this for sure because I think we invited her to come back, and hopefully she takes us up on our offer when we need people from Long Island for last minute booking. So if you're watching this show and you're from the tri-state area, email us ScissorSalute@yahoo.com, and when you leave your contact information, say, hey, I would like that last minute act. What I mean by that is, if say for whatever reason Saturday comes and the feature cancels, we can go to you and say, hey, come down here.
That's right. It happens.
It happens. And we have a couple people on, well, as we would say in the shop, on deck. And okay, so we're gonna go to the surprise guest. Surprise guest, again, live show here. And sometimes it happens. Last week, it happened. We had Lee from Barbershop Connect. Salute to Lee. I seen him at the CT Barber Expo. We're going to be getting
big job.
And he brought down Kiyoshi from Masutani Scissors. So make sure you check them out, Masutani Scissors. And for everybody who's like, ScissorSalute Show, we use shears in this profession. We know this. We know this. But you know what? Charlie, who's at home right now, doesn't know what shears are. He knows what scissors are. And that's what the owner of the brand came up with. ScissorSalute will be able to relate to if you're not in our profession.
That's right.
A little fun fact. But I just think it's crazy that Misutani is called Misutani Scissors. Again, they're trying to reach a global thing. And they're arguably, quote unquote, the best. What I hear. And we also had Daisuke Komusu, CEO of Mr. Brothers _ Cut Club. I believe they have 3 locations in Japan and increasing, and they have the biggest franchise shop. And we also had Mr. B from Mr. Beauty. If you're not familiar with Mr. B, make sure you follow him on IG, Mr. Beauty's Equipment, located in Freeport and Long Island. And if you call up Mr. B and you get some furniture from them, you can go back to that picture, LA, so I could just get back to that. So call up Mr. B, you buy furniture from him, he will offer you a free layout for your business.
Yep.
Yeah.
So make sure you hit him up and tell him that ScissorSalute sent you. We'd also like to ScissorSalute Harry Houdini, who's in that photo. He was here last week holding it down, and it's always great to have Harry Houdini. I said it last week on the show. I want him and Jesse That Cut, myself, and Blazing Blush to do a show.
Man, what a show it'll be.
Because when Harry Houdini and Jesse That Cut are in here, I try to be on point and try to sound smart because they use multiple syllable words and stuff. They're like Stephen A. Smith of this, I swear. And we'd also like to ScissorSalute Lou the Phagician that is in that picture, and my nephew Julian. You do not know what that man went through last week. He got into an accident, but he said, you know what? I'm not going to let this ruin my day, Theo. I gave him a skin fade, and Michelle braided him up, and ScissorSalute to Julian because he ended up bringing myself and Sefro again. And one more thing about the ScissorSalute Show. The show was co-produced by the co-owner of the ScissorSalute, New Yurican Queen. We'd like to ScissorSalute her and wish her happy birthday. It was a birthday weekend. And it is, the ScissorSalute is produced by the owner, Sefro, and we're broadcasting live via StrongIsland.tv, Paradise Studios, and LA is on the boards. Yeah, and usually I do that, and then I start rambling on a little bit more. Let's do Who do we have this week? We have from Uppercuts Barbershop, located in West Islip, New York, Gus. His IG handle is Uppercuts Barbershop. That's him right there. I like to ScissorSalute Uppercuts right there. Like to ScissorSalute him. There's one thing. He does shoot hoops, not guns. A lot of people have movements, but this is a movement that's been going on for quite some time. And he puts in his work, and he works with Lisa G from Hot 97.
Okay.
I know this because Gus has been on the show a couple times.
Yes.
And I also follow him, and I watch him. I like as much pictures as I can. Another thing, he supports Long Island. If you notice, the cape that he has on is King Midas cape.
That's right.
Right out of here, Long Island. And ScissorSalute to my girl, Saleka, who's in here, my kids.
Nice.
My girl's brother is the maker of those capes.
You know, I met him for the first time this weekend.
Yeah, and he was
I
over there
had
at
no
the
idea there was a
CT Bar
relationship
Expo.
there.
Yep.
That's what's
So
up.
we'd like to ScissorSalute Gus
Man.
and the rest of his barbers there. And it's great to have Gus in here, who's owner of Uppercuts, and he has some great intake of how he runs his business, his ship over there.
Nice.
And it's really like a team thing. Everyone's coming together. It's great to see shops that are established like that, and other, hopefully he shops. If you're watching right now and you have that little bit of struggle, you can hear what Gus has to say. Hopefully we have him mic'd up a little bit later. I know he's going to be showcasing right now, and he's also going to be. Are those the cordless seniors? Okay, so he has the cordless seniors on right now.
So angry right now.
I think those are the first ones we've seen here in the studio. Them cordless seniors.
A lot of firsts going on today.
And if you're wondering what guard, he's using the Speedo guards. If I notice that's a Long Island thing, we love them red guards. We love them. And he has a 1.5, which I just learned about a year ago. I thought that was a number 2. Like, no, Eli's a 1.5. Like, oh, well, I've been dropping this for the past 17, 18 years.
Very nice.
But anyway, if you're watching the show going, hey, why is he wearing gloves? Again, I'll explain that.
Yes.
He's wearing gloves, number 1, because it's the best way to keep it sanitary. That's the best way. That's the best.
It's the bottom line.
Number 2 is the hair splinters. You don't want hair splinters. Some of us won't realize we have hair splinters until we put our hands in our pocket.
And that happens.
And then the hair underneath the nails, it's a whole different hair splinter. That's the feeling that you feel, it comes up to your elbow. Okay, so calling in from the creator of the DC Expo, which I'm hearing really good things about this DC Expo. I'm hearing it. I know a lot of people, we're going to touch on something once we get back, and I'm going to save that for him. Hertzen.
Yeah.
It's Hertzen the barber. I'm going to save it for him. And we have Paul Jones calling in. His IG handle is Paul Jones, 1228. In studio guests, we already announced them. Just see that cut. We also have Eetu. Eetu. Well, I see the double E. I'm gonna go with E. So we got Eetu Barber. His IG handle is EETUDEBARBER. Calling in, we also have Tasheba Lifestyle Drill, and okay, so we have Mr. B, and we'll be having a financial segment, of course, with Dontay being here. So let's get back. Maybe we could do a picture-in-picture now.
Here we go. It's coming.
Maybe not. Let Gus get that right there. He got him. Gus, I didn't even see you there yesterday. I seen a picture. I was like, what? Anyway, I'd also like to ScissorSalute Justo, the hair assassin, for showing me some love, brought me there, and I actually brought him around, introduced him to everybody.
Yeah.
And he had his students there with him too.
Is that who's with them?
Yes.
So I met you guys. I saw like a trail of people following you guys.
Yeah, he had his students there. We broke up when we walked in there, but nice. I had a chance to introduce the students to
that was nice.
Ice Style Barber.
Nice, very nice.
Oh yeah, you introduced me to her too.
Ice Style Barber, which is Floyd Mayweather's barber.
Right.
Now I feel like that's important to meet someone like that because you're coming into a profession where there is limitless. It is a limitless profession. And now you're meeting someone who's limitless. Right off the gate. You walked in, boom.
Yep.
I brought her over.
Yep.
Now you're meeting someone. So
Yep.
if you're hearing, oh, you can't get this amount of money,
No.
she is on a set salary with Mayweather. I think it's like undisclosed, like how much
Yeah,
money
it is
she actually makes.
It's up there. It's up there.
I think she used to talk about it. Now she don't.
No, she don't talk about it much.
Now she talk about it. And I also had a chance to introduce him. See, he had 3 female students. I had a chance to introduce him to Mariela the barber, Habichuelas. When I mean it's important because Habichuelas, she told them she got into it where it was just like, I came into this and guys, weren't really giving her a chance. But her skills prevailed. Mariela the barber from Arizona, same thing. And I feel when I introduced her, I said her name the wrong way. But I do remember Mariela, she has this crazy technique, buzzer over comb. I know other barbers do it, but it's great to see someone she embraces it and gets out and get it. Okay, so let's get right into it. CT Barber Expo 2018. Woo! The best one he has had.
The best.
I've been
Absolutely.
going
Hands down.
since 2013, which was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
2013, but I think it was more or less because it was my first one.
Got it.
And I was just like, wow,
Yeah, yeah.
I ran into Radimus Perez there.
Yeah.
He's not even.
Everything
on
was
scene no
new.
more.
That feeling.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, 2013 was great. 2018, my lord,
Killed it.
And one thing that I did notice, which is great, it seemed like all the booths were selling.
Man, they were moving stuff, man.
It seemed like all the booths were selling. So that's great.
Yeah.
Because, number one, it's on a Sunday, so that's family time. So you're cutting that off. Now you're reinvesting into your brand. You're putting your brand out there.
Yep.
You're spending time. You get in this booth. You got to get there early because you got to set up. Then you got to leave because they need to have everyone else come back in. So you set up whatever, great. Everybody out, boom. Then we got to bring everybody back in and make sure that everyone has bands or whatever and everyone's accounted for. So now you're in there. So now you're in there and you're cutting hair. Now that's it. You're in this area. Which I've worked the show 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
I've worked the show.
It's a different feeling.
Being able to walk around was great.
That was me too. That's the same thing.
Being able to walk around was great.
Yo, we gotta say, I know we said we're gonna do this. Scissor salute to Jay.
Yes,
for real.
scissor salute to Jay.
Big
Thank
time,
you, man.
big time scissor salute.
Yes.
I mean, you went all out this year. Anybody that went knows how great of a show that was. He had it. I'm gonna talk real quick about my man Eetu for just a second. So Jay had a video contest early on during the year. He was gonna have the show, and he make a minute video, right? You had to make a video, right? Right. Yeah. And so what was the concept behind it? You had to make the video, and then how did you get picked? By how many people voted for you, or how many people liked your video?
I think I had something like 6,000 of yes votes.
6,000 votes for this video, right? From Finland, not like somewhere in the States. So Jay gets this. Jay picks Eetu, and I'm sure he said at the show, he was hoping that it was somebody from like Boston, where he had to just drive him over. So he has to fly him in. I'm on the unofficial concierge service for J Major for the weekend. Got to show you around, right? Yeah. Picked you up in Brooklyn, brought you to the show. How was it, man? How'd you like it? We liked it. I mean, Eli's been there.
Yes.
I've been there. But this is your first time to America too?
Yeah.
First time to America. First time to New York.
Yeah.
First time to a U.S. barber battle, period.
Yeah, and first time in an actual barber expo.
First time in a barber expo.
Yeah.
So what was your feeling? How did it go? What are you bringing back with you? What's going back to Finland with you?
I've been following barber from States, all my career. And I've been cutting that, it has been my big dream to get on the stage someday.
Nice.
So the chance that I won, it was awesome.
Yeah.
And trip and everything over here, it was more than I expected.
Nice.
For real, it was more than I expected. Everything in
Good.
here, everything in Expo, everything in city, everything. Yeah.
So that was so you get there, we show up the first night. Now Jay has this in conjunction with Babyless Clippers. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Babyless Clippers?
I say Babyless.
Babyless.
I say Babyless because it rhymes with fabulous. Babylous.
So in conjunction with that, they release their new cordless clipper. Right. So they had this whole pre-party that we got to go to.
Yeah.
Amazing, right? Shut it down. And do you mind if I show them the clipper?
No, go ahead.
So premiered on the ScissorSalute Show.
All right, if you want to switch it over here, LA, because he's about to unveil the Holy Grail.
So during the show, we get a nice video. We get a whole entourage.
Hold nugget out.
It's coming. Hold on, man. They don't know it's a
you
gold
about to
nugget.
open it out.
Hold on. He's looking what's going on. So on the stage, there was 100 of these gold bars just sitting there like this, all piled up, right? Like a big King Midas joint. And we didn't know what they were. We thought they was gold clipper. Then all of a sudden, they decided to give them out to everybody. So I know you guys can't zoom in on that real quick, but that's what's going on. These are the new gold FX clippers. Take them out real quick. Feel that. You would have thought they would have been heavy, though. They're not.
In the sight beyond sight.
Man, the presentation was amazing. I'm gonna tell you the truth, man. The presentation for this whole thing was out of control, and everybody kind of knows I rock with a certain brand, but man, this was the way that they went about this release was pretty good. It was pretty good. Let you go for that, Dontay. So that's what happened. So you got that right. You got a pair.
Yeah,
then
I
we
had my own pair.
went the whole day. You also did the competition, right?
Yeah, I did.
Now, was that your first competition?
Yeah, it was.
First competition on US anywhere.
Yeah, first competition anywhere.
So let me tell you what happened. He learned a lot at this show. Not only is he learning all this stuff, but he had to learn how to get his own model. We know how to do it, right? That's stressful enough. He got his own model. Then the model said he had to leave at the last minute, right? So then we're finding another model, and then, probably through all the excitement and everything that happens that goes on with the show, coming to America, and everything else that happens, we realized that his U.S. plugs, of course, are not going to work inside his European plugs are not going to work inside our American plugs. So now we have to find him clippers.
Free clippers.
So we got clippers. Going on. We went through a whole spiel, man. But you pulled it off, man. So congratulations, bro.
By the way, speaking of clippers,
thank you.
I'm gonna have to ask you to hand that back over there.
Well, again, Jay Majors did it up real big.
He did it big.
And one of the things that I wanted to touch up on, because I talked to a couple barbers, and I'm like, "Oh, you going to CT Barber Expo?" Nah, I want to such and such thing, man. I don't like competitions. What? And it makes you understand when some people who have the expo connected to it and they're able to do it, why sometimes they might frown upon a barber battle. They're frowning upon a barber battle that's not done the right way. Now, they're not putting it down. It's not a form of hate. But at the same time, if it's not done the right way, it's going to stop people from wanting to go to another event. So when I'm sitting there talking to a guy, he's like, wow, CT Barber was really that good. I'm like, bro, they don't call it the Super Bowl of barber battles for no reason. That's right. It's called an expo, but, you talk to a couple barbers, they're going to say it's the Super Bowl of barber battles.
Yeah.
Yep. It's just,
different world.
He just remarketed and put the expo there. And if you see it, it quickly became like a trend because now if you have something that's pretty big, it's expos thrown on it. There's nothing wrong with it at all. But the lengths that Jay Majors went to yesterday, you really got to see. And he got what? He's probably going to relax for a couple days, and it's right
back over.
Getting ready for 2019. Quick little fun fact right here. We're going to say it here on the show. And if Jay, you're watching right now, fun fact. He opens up the booths for 2019 in July. So pay attention to J_Majors.
You heard it first.
You can get a discount on the booths for 2019 this July. He starts. And I know that because it's near my birthday.
Man.
He opens up some sort of like discount where you can buy booths for 2019. So if you're a brand that's just getting started, you have to really think of the future. Or if you're a brand that is currently, trying to, you're doing something, and oh man, I missed it, man. Next year, July 2018, J Majors opens up the availability to get your booths for 2019. And it's, you click the link on his bio and just pay attention. Pretty sure he's going to relax with it, and it's getting right back to the grind for 2019.
I don't know what the exact numbers were for this one. We've been to. I've been to 4. You've been for a while now.
Yeah,
right?
I've been pretty much. I've been 2013. I think was my first.
So this was the biggest one. But yeah, the way that this layout, for me personally, this layout compared to some of the other ones, I love this layout. It was great, not only for the people, but for the vendors. From both sides, I think it worked out fantastic. So whatever you guys did this year, Jay, you guys doing it big. Continue to do that, man. I think it worked out really, really good.
And let me take a chance to salute London Cheeris, who's watching, Anis Hibach, and Sarah Jane Collins. Salute. Let me know where you guys are from. What were you gonna say, Dontay?
What I really liked about the CT Expo, there was a lot of shop owners that was there selling their brand and their products.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Unlike other shows where you have these product companies, you saw a lot of barbers. So salute. I seen Sneed and V12.
Man, list
it
goes on.
It was a lot. I'm gonna say a minimum at least 5 shops that I saw. Truth the Barber from Alaska.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the nice things about this particular event, as you were just saying, because you go to IBS, you go to some of these bigger ones, and I love them. I love those events. Yeah. This event is so catered to us specifically as barbers that it's so homegrown. So you get a lot of those, those homegrown brands, and they're making their way in the world. And that there's something raw about that. I love that feeling about people that put in there from the beginning. And now they're growing their success. So
definitely. Once again, you're watching the ScissorSalute Show, which is a live program for barbers, hairstylists, and makeup artists to showcase their skills. Right now, you're watching Gus from Uppercuts Barbershop, located in Long Island, and this guy got the cordless Anders too. He got the cordless seniors. Now he got the cordless Anders. And let me tell you something. This man stays branded. I seen him in Atlantic City. And he was branded. He had the uppercuts.
Okay. All right.
It was a good time there. And I was, there was an event going on there with Maestro's Classic. I think it was like 2 years ago. But Maestro's, they didn't do nothing yesterday. They had Respect My Craft, booth 1157 with Caesar, but he did it upon himself.
Yep.
Maestro's Classic, as you know, is partnered up with the Philadelphia 76ers, with WWE, NASCAR, and if you watch that Adrian Brano boxing match,
did you catch that?
Maestro's Classic was there too.
Did you catch
on
that?
The teleprompter, the jumbotron? Maestro's Classic was there. They're now with Brooklyn Boxing, trying to make some moves. Man. So wait for Maestro's to be at the Barclays. They're going to be coming to New York.
Look out, man! They got the Barclays.
You seen the fight?
We got to talk.
That was a good fight, man. Jesse Vargas and Adrian Brana. That was a good fight. It was a good card. There was some good boxing matches. Yeah. That boxing match went back and forth.
Yeah.
And it was just good. Okay, LA. That picture that I sent you, the sneakers, can you get that up?
Oh.
What?
Uh-oh. You talking about these sneakers? These sneakers? The sneakers of the weekend?
Well, you got them on your feet?
No. I wish I did, though.
Okay, hopefully we can get that up. No, I just want to salute Willis the Barber.
Salute, brother. Congratulations,
First barber that we know
Congratulations,
sponsored and have his own sneaker.
Woo, big time,
I mean, King
man.
Midas, probably the first that I see do it. They came out with a sneaker.
Yes.
King Midas.
Yes.
But it's their own brand.
Yep.
And they continue to grow.
Yep.
Willis got a deal with Fila.
Fila's, those are nice sneakers, guys.
And it's his own signature sneaker. I mean, Well Connected is written on the box.
That's right.
It has the logo.
There it is.
It has the logo.
Got the WC on the back.
Let's see. We're about to bring it up right here. Again, ScissorSalute to Willis the Barber,
That's it.
man.
That's beautiful.
Fila, he has his own signature sneaker. I feel like I'm coming to America.
That's
I'm telling you, he has his own money. He has his own money. And I'm telling you, he has his own sneaker. He has his own
Congratulations,
signature sneaker right there. We like to ScissorSalute Willis the Barber, well connected. He was on stage with Jay Majors.
Absolutely.
And also seen Jay Flano there from Chicago. It's always great to see their Major League Barbers and Barber Love. And I always say that with Major League Barbers, you know, they have a whole book of like Barber Love, Barber Life.
Yeah.
Have a great Barber Day. I was like, oh, I'm gonna catch a great, be safe on that barber flight. Okay, man, I'm taking this barber flight. ScissorSalute to them. If I didn't get to see anybody at the expo yesterday, apologize. If I seen you and walk by, I apologize too. But you know.
Yeah, can I say that too? Yeah, I just want to say that as well.
Go ahead.
Because I feel like that happens a lot. So
yes.
We see each other people on IG, we see people on Facebook and all this stuff, and we get into these. We're at the show. We're kind of like you. I was spectating yesterday, so my eyes were everywhere, and I had some people almost pass me by, and I barely caught them, and I said hello. But I know there was plenty probably out there that hopefully you don't think any certain way. If I pass you by, please don't, because I'm not like that. I apologize, but maybe my mind was not focused on you. But man, please see me at the next show. Stop me if you're gonna do that. But yeah, definitely. To everybody out there, congratulations.
Okay, so Sharice, there we go. Sharice is watching from Atlanta, Georgia. She just wrote dope with the fire. She has fire flame. Okay, and if you're watching right now and you're wondering what Gus has did, I believe that is either that's a 2 skin fade or 3. Gus, that's a 3 or a 2. It's a 3 skin fade, and right now he's using a razor to put some detail. And if you're a hairstylist wondering how to use the razor, his left thumb is pulling the skin, and now you use the razor to shave away from the thumb that's pulling. So as you see right there, 3 skin fade, very common out here in New York.
Yeah, it is.
And you can, this is one of them fades where either way it's going to be good. You can fade up from the bottom guideline up, or you can fade down, which I favor. I favor cutting rid of the bulk and coming down to the skin. I just so happen to be one of the barbers. I was taught that way. And you can tell Gus, I always say this on the show, you can tell Gus is definitely in it because he keeps the comb in his hand even when he's doing the razor.
That's true. I didn't even notice that.
I noticed that because a lot of times people, they're learning how to cut hair. If you're teaching them or whatever, they're quick to drop that comb, and it's just like that comb has to really stay in your hand, whether you're moving hair off the canvas or you just got to move the canvas around. As you know, in New York State, fade brushes are illegal, but hey, I use them too. I use them. Don't get upset with me. When they come in there with sweaty head, it's the only thing that's going to work to get that hair out of the way.
I plead no contest, but I appreciate your honesty.
Oh, man. Come and get me.
I got it. No, bro. I feel you, man. It's really hard when they are sweaty, man. Those hot summer days, you get hair off the head like that. Who was that? Did I just see a top hat?
Is that did we just call him?
That just happened?
Did we just call for Harry and he just
magically appeared?
Did he just magically?
Oh, man.
How do you do that? That's a tight blade.
Come over here, man.
Go get mic'd up, man.
Yeah. All right, never mind.
Yeah, walk around, get mic'd up, and then come back. And duck, because we can see the top hat. We'd like to salute Julian Santiago, who's watching. Oh, New York better not ever come to Florida with those haircuts. Oh, Julian.
Don't troll Julian, but listen, bro, if you want to come up here to New York.
Julian, come up to New York, right?
Yeah. There's no problem with you
come up to New York and you can showcase on the ScissorSalute stage, bro. I mean, unless you're on here just,
That's true.
hitting us with the negativity, it's okay. Yeah. You could throw the light. You could throw it. You could throw the shade. But
Listen.
Julian, if you would like to come down to the ScissorSalute, he doesn't have a beard. I don't know why you're talking about a beard. He did a goatee. I don't know if you ever like to come down to the ScissorSalute
right.
Show.
That's right.
You can email us, ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. Leave your contact information. You could come down here. Okay, so Antoine seen the top hat. He seen that too. Antoine.
Yeah, right?
He left
He
the
saw it real
comment.
quick. He saw it real quick in the corner.
Yes.
He tried to sneak by there too.
Yeah, he did. And so that's it. I got the wish. I asked Seth, you gotta step to the side right there. You up on the screen. It's not on, but I asked for Houdini and Jesse to be here at the same time. Now we're about to hear some great English because these guys are very well spoken, and we also get to see how it went for Harry Houdini educating at the Babylist thing, and he got the golden nuggets too.
Golden nuggets, man.
But there's golden nuggets, there's rosé nuggets too.
That's true. Yeah. I like those rosé ones too.
There's rosé, like everyone had like their own, like what were they repping? Like I know
right.
Al had the golden one,
Yep.
rose gold.
He likes the rose gold. I think he likes the rose gold. He said that.
Was Al Uppercut there yesterday?
I didn't see him, man.
I didn't see him. I wanted to get my beard done. I didn't get my beard done.
I think that's what it was.
I went there, blow dried my beard out to get it sculpted, and I wasn't even able to get it done.
Have you had a chance to get that done yet?
What?
When he does the sculpting and stuff.
Oh, I've been a model for Al like 3 times.
Have you? Oh.
I take full advantage of knowing him.
I don't rock beards, but when I see him do a beard, that's the one time I want a beard.
Okay, so Harry Houdini's gonna come in, and we need to be a little bit tighter. So Dontay, if you could just move over.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Go on that side over there. You just stand up. Yeah. Go on that side.
All right. Come right here. Go ahead.
Okay, so Julian, who was just talking, right, in the room. ScissorSalute, Julian. Sarah just said, "Hey, why don't you come down to the Tampa Bay Hair Jam since you're in Florida, and see if you got what it takes."
Julian,
That's pretty good, right?
See you at Tampa. Oh, I like that. The challenge is there, Julian.
The challenge is there now.
You were throwing it out. Somebody challenged you, brother.
So here we are
like
with
that.
Harry Houdini. I love the blazer, man.
This is it, man.
A little custom is cool.
How did your booth do? Because I seen people walking around again, females with the pink barber.
I'll let it.
The pink barber. This guy got all the tools. Those are the Andis lithium joints right now. This guy got like all the tools right there.
How's the show for you, man?
So good. It was great, man. I'll be honest with you. I had a great time. I mean, really, as far as booth sales, I did really well. Probably the best I've ever done. I attribute a lot of that because I do kind of focus a little bit more on the female styles.
Yeah.
So I feel like this year in particular has been a year that female barbers are just getting into
there, right?
Yeah, they're really, really embracing barbering. So I saw the numbers definitely.
Nice.
Yesterday at the CT Barber Expo.
Yes, I've seen a lot of people at the booths, and usually, sometimes you see people at the booth and they give you that type of look. I didn't even get that. I didn't even get a hello. It was a head nod or a ScissorSalute from Florida, head nod, and they just went right back to.
It was tough.
I'm like,
it was
oh
tough.
wow,
I mean,
you're really moving it right there. So that's good.
It was good.
I mean, I missed a lot of people, just the fact that I was so busy.
You was at the booth. You was at your booth.
I was there, and I literally could not leave that thing.
So you've had a booth on and off for a while at different places.
Yeah.
So how do you feel? We were talking about this earlier. How we felt about this particular expo versus some of the last ones. How do you feel Jay did with this setup and everything?
I was very impressed.
Yeah, I like this one.
really was very impressed. I really loved the energy.
Yeah.
I thought it was very, very good. I felt that this expo by far was one of the best I've ever been to. Ever.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it was the best CT Barber Expo. I'm gonna say it's the best show because it ran good.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody was moving there.
Yep.
I also got to meet Fit and 50 something. Okay. One of the first barbers I've ever even followed on IG. A barber out of Cleveland. He also does physique competing. Physique competes as a competitor. And it was great to see him. Yep. And, he's just walking. I come up to him, and he's just like, well, you'll recognize him, but it's not even nothing like that. Again, I look at everybody as out-of-state co-workers, especially when I'm at an event like so.
Yeah, I have to.
All barber love. I mean, it was just a great
And you know what it is, too? When you check how it was, and you see the layout, even the food cafe was done right.
Everything was
You know what I'm saying? Down to that.
Stands in the middle
Let's
of the
answer
floor.
that phone call. Hello, you're live on the air with the ScissorSalute Show.
ScissorSalute.
ScissorSalute, who's this?
Paul Jones, baby.
Paul Jones, what's going on?
Another guy I missed
It's always
last
great
night.
when we talk to Paul. Paul Jones, you were there yesterday?
Of course.
Man,
Man, I miss him too.
You see what I'm
I
saying?
was with him.
I didn't even get
Wait.
to see you.
Oh
man.
yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay.
I didn't even get to see you, bruh.
I'm always,
Yes, I know you're everywhere, but I didn't get to see you.
yeah.
I told you I was gonna give you a yellow shirt for security.
Yeah, that shirt waiting for you.
What happened?
Red shirt.
They get. I see the ODB shirt right there. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you already know.
yeah,
I'm a-
Yeah.
cool.
That's classic
yeah,
right there.
yeah, I do. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I always wondered how you put that welfare on your album. You put the welfare
He got in
card
trouble
on
for
your
that
album.
too.
Huh?
He got in trouble for that.
I
A lot of
would
people-
imagine
Yo,
so.
he's got in trouble for a lot.
I would imagine
Yeah,
so.
whole bunch.
When MTV was with him and he was taking limos and going into the store and using welfare money,
Cashing
food
his
stamps.
check.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh my
Using
god, that
food
was
stamps. Yeah.
hilarious.
So Paul, what was your take on the yesterday's expo?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I always love Jay Major's show. He's a great businessman. He know how to put the butts in the seats, and that's the hardest part of this whole thing. A lot of shows can't get them people to show up.
Yeah. Say that again one more time.
You know how to get those butts in the seats. That means to fill up an education class. He can sell it out.
Yeah.
He can sell out a studio. He can sell out a concert for real.
And guys,
that man's a great businessman.
All right, and I just got an estimate as far as the attendees yesterday. Was
did you get it?
About 8,000.
8,000 people?
That's a lot of people, man.
Wow. And here goes the thing with the educational class. The educational class was sold out like a month and a half ago.
Right. Yeah, because I was trying to get in and I couldn't even get in. That was crazy.
Yeah, the one that Patty Cuts taught was 800 people.
Wow.
Yeah, 800.
Yeah, man, Patty, my man too. I like Patty. I met Patty before he even got big as he is. Man, he's a good guy.
Yeah, great guy. Yeah. So it was definitely.
Yeah, and Patty Cuts is he's out of Florida. He's also
Well, no, he's from Philly.
from Philly,
From
but
Philly.
he's
Originally
moved
from
to
Philly.
Florida.
From Philly, but he
Originally
moved
from
to
Philly.
Florida. Yeah.
Moved to Florida. I also had a chance to see Patty Cuts in Florida last 2 years ago at the Clipper Relay. I got a chance to run into Patty Cuts.
Dope, man. A dope barber. Real dope barber.
And very humble.
Very humble.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
yes, right.
Ready to build with you. Ready to talk with you, and that's a great thing about our profession. When you run into people that are eager to help others,
Absolutely.
so that's always a plus.
Definitely.
You
know,
Salute to
yes.
Patty.
Well,
Hey, Harry, man, what's up with my clippers? I ain't getting no clippers.
Oh, were you looking
Come
for
on,
those?
man.
Hold that back.
Yeah,
You had to be in
at least
line.
send me a
You had to
VIP
be in
fare.
line. I mean, you had to be in line for those, man.
But how did that go with the gold nuggets? How we handed him out? Because he was just saying, so what? You pay for a VIP ticket, then he only chose a few.
From what I heard, it was only. I don't think it had anything to do with the pre-party. It had nothing to do with that
That's
pre-party.
what I think people thought. People thought
Yeah,
it was for the
no, it
pre-party,
didn't.
wasn't.
For the ones that really wanted that clipper, they had to line up and get there early. It was only 240
Yeah, I
units.
missed it. I missed the whole thing.
Only 240 clippers were being sold, and they sold 240 clippers in 40 minutes.
Done.
So,
It was people outside selling for $500.
Yeah.
they're on eBay right now for 450.
Yep.
I'm telling you,
Mine
man.
will be on there tonight for 700, guys. Just let you
Damn.
know. Number 12 in the
going
lineup, guys. Number 12 in the lineup. Just letting you know.
That's crazy.
I need a new car, guys.
So we're really excited about that. You know, I just actually came from the corporation, so. But it's really it's crazy how they sold so quickly. I was actually amazed to see the lines. I mean, really, just that line alone was
Amazing.
just crazy. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Did anybody make it to the party? I missed the party myself.
I did go to the pre-party. Did you
Yeah,
go
the
to
pre-party. Yes, sir. Yep.
We didn't see each other.
Yeah. No, I don't know how that happened. I don't know. Or maybe I did. That was a pre-party. That was a little bit different.
That was a little different. That was actually a pretty fun event. They had a guy on the violin all night, just playing with the music. They had the
wish we
DJ
could
there.
put that
I mean, the collaboration amongst barbers and stylists that were there was just great too.
It was.
To see people from all over, from
Yeah.
California. I mean, you had people from Brazil.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just amazing.
Eetu, I think you said that too. You were talking about how this event was different because you got to see so many barbers and stylists like collaborating, getting together, and getting to know each other.
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's different, a little bit different than from back home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
So I think that's what you were saying. You know, that pre-party was something else. So it was a party. We had a good time, but man, it was definitely networking to the fullest.
It was good. Yeah, I think you know.
Jay Major's the truth for that, man. He can definitely fill a place.
No, absolutely, definitely. Scissor salute to Jay Majors. He did a great job this year. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the next one next year.
And he had his little man on stage with the custom barber jacket.
Yeah, was that Gucci?
I don't know, man, but it was.
That's my Gucci. That's his thing. The Gucci's his
I got
thing.
my money game up. I don't think I had no Gucci. I got a Russell Jones. You know what I mean?
Russell Jones.
Yeah.
Give me a Gucci cape or something.
Yeah. So what's going on in your life, man? I missed you yesterday. So other than the expo, what's going on? What's the barber game looking like?
To me?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm right now. I'm working.
For those
with
of you
a group.
that don't know who you are,
we're trying to put
I've seen you before.
Competition together.
No, sorry. Go ahead.
What?
He got hair clips.
You talking to me or?
Yeah. No, I'm
somebody else?
talking to you. Yep.
All right. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm with a group. We trying to put something together. I kind of got to put it like a. I can't tell you all the details.
No.
But it's gonna be real dope. Everybody's gonna love it. And hopefully we can get Scissor Salute, to play what we're gonna do. I mean, it's gonna be crazy. I wish I can get into details.
Well, let us know how we can help out, man. You know how that goes.
Yeah, man, I love Scissor Salute. They gave me my start.
Sorry, guys, I had to be that that one father who gets up.
I did too, bro.
And goes and tells the barber how to cut the son's hair. Yeah, I had to be that annoying guy right now. Watch it right here on the corner.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be at that show this weekend with my man Dontay, Financial. I like listening to them talk.
Oh, definitely. What's the show?
Washington, is that right? The DC?
The DC?
Yes, the DC.
Yeah, DC. There's a seminar for DC.
DC seminar.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. There's gonna be a lot of sponsors there.
Great. And it's always
that's gonna be crazy.
It's great to see that that our profession is willing to hear what Dontay has to say, because a lot of people in the profession do not think about the future and security, stability with your family,
right?
And at the same time, medical coverage. It's just amazing that everyone's willing to do it now. Look at my little man in the chair right there. He just got his braces. I mean, literally right before the show. So, Paul Jones, I mean,
yeah,
with a show like yesterday, and now you have the seminar coming up this week. I mean, you seem to be very busy traveling.
Oh man, that was crazy.
I mean, what's coming up?
I was at the tank fight, Adrian Broner. I left there, went straight to Connecticut. Tried to make the after party, I couldn't make it, but I caught up with a couple guys at a low key event.
Oh, you were at the fight?
Then we went to the
front row, like Frank Lucas.
I didn't make education; it was too packed. I couldn't get in there, so I just hung out. A couple people outside. We was talking. You know how I do. I always network.
Paul, you was at the actual fight, the Barclays Center?
Yeah, of course.
Did you see Maestro's Classic on the
Hey, listen. Anytime Baltimore in the building, I'm there.
Did you see Maestro's Classic on the Jumbotron?
Yeah, I was down there with them. I was on that floor with them. So I was
okay.
I was at the front row, like at the gate. So, I walked past them. They was kind of busy cutting heads, but
I was front row on my couch. I was front row on my couch at a spot called the Porch. Everybody that's like, it's like the hot spot. It's the new hot spot. But it was a great card. It was a great card. Adrian Broner. A lot of people didn't think that. A lot of people were counting him out. Fun fact with Adrian Broner: he's been put down twice, but he's never been knocked out. And for everyone that was watching that Jesse Vargas took the fight 7 weeks out, and then they had the catch weight at 144. So I think Adrian Broner at this, if he fights Jesse Vargas one more time, if I was Adrian Broner, I'm gonna come down to 140, where his power is more effective at 140, and I think we're gonna see a different fight. He's gonna put that dude out.
Hey, look, it was a rough fight for both of them.
Yeah, Adrian Broner he
Broner
a lot of defense.
Though he was bleeding bad.
Yeah, Adrian Broner's a lot of defense, and he needs to they were telling him you need to throw more punches. You got to be more busy.
You can't win on a pop shot. You know, I know you're a fitness man, and I'm a boxer, martial arts type dude. So we know how to fight, and that pop shot does not work. Even if you're gonna do defense, if you see Floyd will throw a lot of hits. He'll throw double combos. He'll throw a lot of uppercuts. They might not be powerful, but he's connecting and getting points at all possible times.
And
Adrian Broner just want to keep throwing pop shots. Boom, 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 boom.
And
that don't work. That wind up pop ain't gonna work every time. You're gonna have to knock people out with that.
And Charlo, one of the Charlo twins boxed, and he knocked the dude out in the second round.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The crazy thing is, if you don't know who the Charlo twin is, last time he fought, he came back and knocked the dude out, I believe, in the 8th round of the fight.
A little bit.
Went out to the 40-40 club that night and got everything robbed.
True. Hey, that was crazy.
Yeah, he did. And, you know, a lot of people are like, man, I thought this was a barber show, man, a hair show. If this is the type of talk and discussions in barbershops across the globe where you're either talking about a sporting event.
Real barber talk.
Yeah, real barber talk. We really, at the establishment that I work at, we really try to stay away from politics and we really try to stay away from religion because those are like touchy subjects.
That's state war rules right there, actually.
Yeah, and okay,
so you're
now.
not supposed to talk to neither one of them in the barbershop, but you know how the barbershop go.
Yeah,
Don't pay no attention to it.
If you're watching right now, you're wondering what tools he's using. Gus did the first haircut with the Wall Cordless Seniors. He also came in there with the Andis new cordless and the Lithium Andis. Right now in his hand, he's holding the Wall's Magic Clip that come with
one of my favorites right there.
Come with it, and it come with the surgical blade, easier zero gap. Again, he's using the gloves because it's the best way to keep it sanitary and avoid them hair splinters.
Mm-hmm.
And on his hair, he's using, I just got them at the CT Barber Expo yesterday to keep the hair up. I just got those type of things. I think I got mine for Motive. I got them for Motive right there. And salute to the whole Arizona, right? That's Merlot, Louis Merlot. Louis Merlot, and he's from Arizona, correct? Oh, now he's from L.A. So, Paul, what's going on in the future, man? Let us know something before we let you go. I mean, give us events that you're going to be attending and how people could get in contact with you.
All right, well, you know, Paul Jones, 1228. A lot of people don't recognize me without my glasses and without my suit on. So, at the expo, I think a lot of people ain't know who I was, but it's cool. But I am doing the show in Dallas. Miss Exclusive Show. That's going to be the June 23rd through the 25th. I'm going to be there. I'm doing a show in Vegas in September with Jay, which is Floyd Mayweather's barber. I'm going to be down there.
Oh, what, Iced Out?
Yes, of course. That's my girl. I love her. That's my baby.
Yeah. She's really down to earth.
Yes. Super down to earth. I had a good time with her yesterday. We tripped out. I don't know, man. I'm open. I mean, anybody who needs me to come through, you already know I'm known for judging, battling, whatever you need me to do, just let me know. I'm there.
All right, well, thank you so much, Paul Jones, for calling into the ScissorSalute Show.
Brother.
And anytime you're in New York, we'd like to have you come down here to the studio, sit down, chop it up.
I mean, I was going to be there today, but I had to make a move. But I'm going to be in the area very, very soon.
All right, well, thank you so much for calling in, Paul.
Keep moving, baby.
Yeah, Paul, Salute.
Thanks, man. Salute.
Salute. All right, Harry. Take it away.
All right. Are they gonna pan to us? Or?
Yeah, they're gonna pan to you. Go ahead.
Waste my time talking. What am I gonna do here?
You got an announcement?
What's up? No, I did have an announcement actually.
All right, so let's get to it, man.
Yeah, that's funny.
Big announcement coming.
It's actually pretty big.
The building up.
And first of all, I want to salute Sefro for actually creating awareness for this, because without him sending me this notice, I wouldn't have entered the License to Create Awards with the Cosmoprof License to Create.
Oh.
So I just entered a few weeks back, and I've been nominated as far as top 10 for beard grooming. So I'm in there for the top 10, alongside say Andy Authentic. So it's going to be us battling it out.
Man.
So we'll see how that goes. But I'm happy to say that I've been nominated for top 10 in the country, And
Congratulations.
so it should be
Salute.
good.
Salute to that.
Salute to that. But I'm gonna need some votes out there too. So you can go on to you can log on to Cosmoprof Beauty. But listen, man,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Every little bit's gonna help, especially competing with a monster like Andy, who has such a big Instagram following. So the way you can vote is actually you go on to Cosmoprof Beauty, and you can vote once a day. You'll see my work there under Houdini Style.
I think both of you guys, though, are talented in your own ways. He has a lot of following or whatever. Your marketing strategies is great too, though. So, but again, share how they can see it.
Yeah, no, it's two different. It's two different styles, which I was looking at. Mine's more of a classic type of style, and his is more like
he got that aggressive.
It's the one that you posted a few weeks ago, where you were like, you know what, that is an amazing photo with the
with the part,
with the part in the beard,
part in the beard. He actually did that haircut yesterday at the expo.
He did it yesterday, yeah.
That's awesome. I did see somebody walking around, so I knew it was his work right away. But Scissor Salute to Andy. He's definitely helped propel me in this industry of barbering, and
he's Babyless.
And he's a Babyless Pro artist. So he's taught me a couple of things that have helped me in my career. So I'm really happy.
The other company, why? You guys fumbled.
I messed it up, man.
My!
Too late now.
Lord,
Too late now.
Riding so good for you guys.
That was a big loss.
What did you do?
So, in fact, I believe tonight he will be on Facebook Live with Modern Salon. So he's going to be live, tonight. In fact,
he's also a fellow Maestro's Classic.
We don't want to take any viewers away from the Scissor Salute Show, but
he's going to be, you can check it out after the program. Go back on the Scissor Salute to Andy right there is also Maestro's Classic barber as well, and owner of the Fresh Factory over there in Bristol, Connecticut.
Yep.
So salute to him and his whole team. I got to run into Mr. Lowe, who again is my pick for Barber 2018 to watch.
Nice.
Someone that when he first came out to the Scissor Salute Show, I think he had like 700 followers.
Who's this?
Mr. Lowe.
Mr. Lowe. Okay.
I think he had 700 followers when he first came on the show. Look at him now. You go onto his page now, he's up to like 8,000 and increasing because he's posted up on Barbershop Connect almost every week.
Yeah, that's the key, really, to get reposted. I noticed that's where I get my huge
jumps,
propulsion. Yeah, it's just like extreme,
Well, we had Rondo the Barber who got reposted on Barbershop Connect. I think it was about 3 years ago when he picked up 3,000 followers off of being reposted on Barbershop Connect.
And I think it also depends when they repost you as well.
I was just about to say that.
Because I've been reposted. I've been reposted at times where it's like on a Sunday early in the morning. I'm like, okay, I pick up maybe 25. You know what I mean? So it really depends.
I think you're right. But also we take Wizzy the Barber. Wizzy the Barber has this thing that he always does.
Yeah, I just saw him too.
You wake up in the morning, you're gonna see Wizzy post. Yeah. Even with the new algorithm that IG has right now, the new layout that they have, you still see Wizzy in the morning.
Nice.
In the afternoon, you're gonna see Wizzy, and then in the night, you're gonna see Wizzy. And I don't know, does he wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning to post for people on the other side of the planet? Well, all I know is that Wizzy probably posts, I think, like 5-6 times a day, but he does it in.
Well, there's a business page now you can do on Instagram, and it shows you when your followers are on. So it'll give you a graph and show you when's the best time to post. So I guess he's posting for the best time for his Instagram following.
Yeah, and it's easy. You can make it a business page, but I do warn you, you got to make like a Facebook fan page.
That's it.
When you do that, so make a Facebook fan page. I do know a couple people who attached it onto their Facebook. Instagram said no, and took their page down. We're talking about 50,000, 60,000 followers. And it was like a trend. You've seen a couple other barbers, I'm not going to mention their names, but a couple other barbers that were losing and had to start all over. And I'm just like, what? This guy had like 110,000 followers. So you have to be somewhat careful when you're doing that. Make sure you make a Facebook fan page when you're making a business page for Instagram.
That's why that happened, because Facebook saw that they were using their personal thing as a business. They didn't want that.
Yep.
So that's what. So you have to be business about how you do that.
Yeah. So definitely That's a little fun fact right
Yeah.
there. If we could go back to the haircut, we're about to do some musical chairs over here. So let's get back to that showcase right there. Look at that young Spartan sitting in the chair right there. We'll be playing a flag football game this Thursday. Hopefully we can get them hands to open up. He got good. He got the knack for it, buddy. Got it going on. And when I mean this guy, Gus, is branded, I believe he's got the uppercuts tattooed on the forearm so you can see it at all times.
Man.
Yeah. So.
Thank you. And in regards to the thing with the loot, we could do it.
All right. Right here. Once again, you're watching the ScissorSalute Show. This show is for barbers, hairstylists, makeup artists. And we are here to unify them. We use the ScissorSalute Show to actually make that happen every Monday night from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We give the opportunity for the visual artists to showcase their skills live on the ScissorSalute stage while also conducting interviews and taking phone calls as well. If you would like to come down here and showcase, advertise with us, or book us for your next event, you can email us. ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. Leave all contact information. We'll get back to you in the order that the email's received. Once again, this is a live show. Sometimes we mess up, but again, it's live.
It's live.
Don't get at me. So let's get back here. We have Lifestyle Trill. Lifestyle Trill. Trill, where you coming from?
Coming from Jersey, boss.
Jersey. And you do hair? Is it hair, barber?
Yeah, pretty much a mix, man. School trained me to pretty much be diverse. So women's cuts, color, men's cuts, scissor cuts, urban, whatever, like designs, anything, really, just diverse skill set, really.
And you was at the event yesterday?
Yeah, I was out there at CT.
What was your take on the CT Barber Expo?
Nah, it was dope, to be honest with you, boss. Always heard about it a lot, like when I was in barber school.
So this is your first one?
Yeah, it's my first one,
okay,
so
nice,
definitely was a good impression. So shout out to Jay for that, like definitely good first impression because it lived up to expectations.
Definitely, and you know, it's not going to take away from other events that you're going to go to, but definitely don't expect what you seen yesterday. Yesterday was something that's been put together 8 years, and it's not that it was his first time getting it right because all the other ones were good. It just seemed everything flowed the way the design was laid out. He was able to walk easier. He was able to find stuff. And again, the cafe was in the perfect spot. It comes down to even the food.
Happened to be.
Even the food was done the right
That was
thing.
good.
So, what is your take on here in the ScissorSalute Show? You plan on coming back here, maybe showcasing for us?
Yeah, definitely. I know. Definitely gotta bring my brother. That's like one of my biggest supporters. He at one of the craziest waves probably in the country, to be honest. Not to gas it, but I mean his waves is really crazy. Got a lot of love when I went down to the Bonner Brothers showcase there. I had like this little green tint on it. Put a little color collab on it with one of my friends that actually do my hair. So
is that haircut on your IG?
Yeah, it's actually on my IG page.
Right, nice.
Yeah, but definitely gonna bring him up here to showcase next time I come up.
And when did you finish barber school?
September 2016.
Okay, so what has been the biggest transition that you've seen from being in the barber school and then coming to the trenches?
The whole nine, really.
Everything.
The whole industry, the whole game itself, everything changed, like everything.
I definitely believe, and ScissorSalute to all the barber schools out there and instructors, one thing, a gem that Justo, the hair assassin who is an instructor over there at BOCE, said, he was talking to one of the students, he says, you see, you students, you got it easy. You got one person that you have to deal with. If you elect to deal with the rest of the students, that is by choice. I, on the other hand, have 10 personalities that I have to deal with. And I was like, oh man, let's go. Oh, Harry's out. ScissorSalute Harry, thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks for coming by, man.
So I was like, man, that was a pretty good one right there.
Yeah.
But what I mean by being in the trenches, the schools are not going to teach when you have the one mom hovering over you. You got the kid in the freaking in a booster chair, and then you're putting a guideline in, and the mom is on some. You gonna fade that out?
Right.
That right there, that line, you gonna figure that out?
Yeah.
You gonna edge him out, right? You gonna hit him with the edge?
And walk you through the whole haircut.
I'm like,
Swear.
what?
I just dealt with that on Saturday, matter of
He's
fact.
like, man, were you that? No, I just know how it is.
Yep.
I just know how it is. I mean, I'm cutting some guys' hair. Sometimes you have their girlfriend walk and be like, "You still in the chair?" Oh, what the? You still in it? We gotta go. I'm looking at him like, my man, my man.
Yeah.
But you know, it is what it is. And do you use an app currently? Are you using an
Yeah, I
app?
actually do. I actually use the cut, matter of fact.
The cut. We ran into you yesterday too. This is not playing either. The cut,
No,
if you watch it.
no.
We ran into the cut, and it just so happened Justo uses the cut app.
Nice.
So if you're looking for an app, an appointment app, make sure you check out the Cut app. It's free on it's free on Apple and Google search. You just go up there. They'll take it from there. The Cut app on Instagram. Make sure you follow them and like their pictures. So tell us about the Cut app. They're setting it up for you. You're waking up, you're checking out, and everything's listed.
Yeah, everything is pretty much straightforward. Like scheduling, I mean, you put the availability of whatever your work schedule is. The actual services that you offer, you can actually go into like super detail in the description of what you exactly do, so that way, you know, I mean, clients get confused all the time between, well, I ain't know, you know what I mean, I just wanted a haircut, or some jokers like, oh, I ain't know you had to include the bed, but like I said, you can list detail for detail what you want, so to make sure they pick the right service for you. It's real quick and easy. As soon as they confirm the appointment, as soon as they like to choose a service, you confirm the appointment, they see the notification. After that, all you gotta do is just expect them to show up at whatever given time that they set the appointment up.
So, are you in the shop?
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
Are you in the shop or are you freelance?
No, I'm in the shop.
What shop do you work?
So Clippers Barbershop is on. Well, it's actually 3 different locations. So I work in the one in Linden. There's 2 other locations out in Elizabeth, owned by Danny and Moore.
Success Addict.
Nice.
Representing for Eetu.
Nice. Good for you, man.
Yes.
That's a good mentor right there, man.
Absolutely. He was actually there with Gibbs Grooming.
And Pedro.
And
Pedro too.
Pedro covered Ross.
Yes. Oh, whoa. You did?
Yeah.
Good. I see again, man. I was walking the beat yesterday.
I missed a lot too.
You was the beat. You started off. You saw me. You gave me a hug. I seen you for 15 minutes. I ain't see you for about 5 hours.
That's it.
I walked the beat again. Justo was his first time being at the CT Barber Expo. I like to help out as much as possible. Sometimes people are timid, and if I'm around you and we're walking the beat with each other, I'm not going to be on some more, hold up, Jesse.
Yeah.
Let me talk to this guy.
No,
I'm not like that. And I had it done to me when I first came into the going to competitions. And in my head, I was like, yo, no matter what, I won't do that. I won't be on some more, yo, Jesse, take this picture of us.
And then leave him
unless the person is asking for a picture with me specifically, I might say, Jesse, take this picture. Now my ex, bystander be like, yo, let's take a group picture. You know, because I don't want to do that. So again, I was bringing Justo around, introducing him to people. Just like if
the right way.
I didn't get a chance to run into you, but if you would have been like, oh, I'm on a show tomorrow, and I would have been like, yo, anybody you need to meet, let me know. But again, when you're working for a Success Addict, I'm pretty sure you know what time it is. And he's a leading educator in the profession, and a well-respected educator. And one of the things about him, you ever seen him at the Exotics joints?
Oh, yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Boy, get lit. I was at the Exotics in New Jersey a couple years back.
There's not I think every educator has their own different style. But if you guys have not seen Success Addict, Danny and Morum in person, you gotta go see him, man.
BarberCon last year.
His energy is out the roof when he was at those shows. And he's like that. He's high energy all the time, but at the shows,
and the funny
it's
thing is, I think he likes them comic things like Hulk Smash.
Oh yeah, he does.
So you got Success Addict
Yeah.
is like his super thing, like his street thing, whatever. Then you have the Danny thing is like, he's cleaned up when he's on Andy's platform. But ScissorSalute to Success Addict. I actually wear his shirt all the time to the gym. I just don't know if people are like, are you on a juice bar? I'm like, no, it's a barber pole inside a syringe.
That's true.
An addict.
That's true.
Okay, I'm not. No. But
that's funny.
So,
man.
what do you feel like you're gonna what you want to take out of this. You know, CT Barber Expo you just went to yesterday, so you got to see the different brands that are available and the different ways you can go about it. What is your take, and what is your take from yesterday? Where do you see yourself going?
Honestly, it's wide open. Really, it's like just whatever opportunity is just really there to take. Because I mean, different companies, you just gotta. I feel like you gotta see and suit what's best fit for you. Like a lot of time, I feel like a lot of especially newer barbers coming out of school or they trying to get themselves pretty much in it, like that tap in the industry. They try to do maybe like a little bit too much by trying to chase like the actual companies, not understanding that you gotta kind of sit back, like get to know yourself as a barber and just really choose like that organically. Because
wise words.
Yeah, like cause once you choose the company organically, it's like things are like kind of flow a little bit better. You'll see that you don't have to try to do too much. It'll just come natural right to you. So
what school did you go to?
Paul Mitchell.
Paul Mitchell.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what you're talking about. Not only about barbering, you're also doing hair, which I feel is great to be that way because, you know, when you're a barber, you're limiting your thing. If you're a hairstylist, you're almost limited. But when you do hair and you're able to maybe add hair as the same way you can fading the hair, now you know how to add hair. There's just as much amount of money as adding extensions. Extensions is crazy, whether you're taping or clipping in or you're sewing them in. There's so much money to adding on hair. And if you get them good bundles, when you get them Hamptonites out there, you're talking about $800, $1,200 from some extensions. And they're paying for the hair. You know what I just said, right? They pay for the hair.
And then they pay for the service.
Then they pay for the service.
That's right. No, that's good for you, man. And going from the school, I appreciate the words you just said, because I think that so many young, anybody in industry, but especially ours, it's so popular right now to be a barber. And then we have this whole other realm, right, of like education and being branded, and so many people kind of get lost in looking to be branded and looking to be sponsored. I thought those were very wise words from somebody like you that said that.
Haircut.
That's one thing I know I try to get into coming out of school, because you get to see it. You see the platform that a lot of artists get. So you kind of come out of school inspired,
so let's try that.
Not understanding that like they put in like a serious amount of work to get to the platform that they at. Versus like, you know, Instagram is so popular right now that everybody just gets it. It's like that's not how it works. You really got, like I said, work on your own personal self, build your skill set, and then once your skill set and your personal brand is there, it's like they'll talk to you before you 9 times out of 10 have to talk to them.
That's right. That's right. And I've seen both vice versa go the other way, and it backfires because it's too early. You know, so you don't want it to backfire on you mentally. I think that's what happens. Like you go too early on, and you go about it the wrong way, and it backfires. And I've seen people take it the wrong way, and then that like stifles them the rest of it. So if you just go into it with the right mental attitude, like you're saying right now, like grow yourself. You got time. You're like, how old are you?
I just turned 25.
Yo, do you remember what it was to be 25? Yo, if you're 25, if you're in your 20s right now,
15 years ago, man.
If you're in your 20s right now and you're just starting to barber, you have plenty of time to get sponsored. Work on your craft, bro. Work on your craft. I like that. That was good.
Well, that's another thing, Trill. Again, with someone like Success Addict, you're gonna find out one of the things here on the ScissorSalute Show. We like to educate people on the difference between sponsorship and endorsements. Sponsorship is when a company might give you some supplies to sell. And then they call you to work for them, and you might get paid for that. And again, either might give you half money and then half product to sell. Endorsements is a monthly check. You're with that company. They're giving you a monthly check, and on top of that monthly check, they're paying you to do separate events. So just want to let you know that right there, depending on what you're going to be going for. But always try to master the craft. My advice to you and my advice to anybody who's watching this program, the best skill that you can have in this profession, the best. I will sit there and I'll argue with anybody. We can get into a hair debate one-on-one. The best skill that you can have in this profession is to maintain the ability to be coached. The ability to be coached.
Preaching right now.
Oh, you got to keep learning. What happens if you're not good at learning? What happens if you can't learn right there? Like you're only learning bits and pieces. What I mean by someone, if you got to be able to be coached, that's a great skill. Like my son is sitting there in a chair. My son, when he plays football, and I've talked to other parents before, like, oh, my son's fast. My son got some wheels. But one of the things with my son is his skill is he could be coached.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Do this.
Yeah.
And sometimes he does it too much by the book. You know, you going out on the field, you got to. But that's one of the things I picked up, and I'm able to talk about it here on the show because it's big.
That skill set is not talked about enough.
Yes.
Because we all talk about the skill, you know, if it's barbering, whatever you're doing, whether it's a sport or whatnot, we always talk about the skill of fading or doing this X, Y, and Z. But like you said, if you can't listen to what somebody else is saying or critiquing or whatever, some people can't do that, man. Like if your son is coachable, that's valuable to a team. That's amazing right there.
Yeah. So, Trill, that's my gem. If anything that hopefully you could take from here. On top of that, you know, talking into the microphone, hearing your voice is something to me. I feel like that's a major thing because people want to get out there and educate. And the next thing you know, it's like, okay, you mic'd up and now talk about what you do. And then it's just like your voice throws you off. You're like, oh boy, this is the way I sound. So hopefully the next time you come through here, you're able to showcase on the stage. We do offer a tutorial option where if you want to do a tutorial, you can come down here and do a tutorial too. It's just a lot of people that come down here just would like to showcase, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but the tutorial is an option. And again, if you're watching the show, again, it's a live program. You want to show some support underneath my finger. Well, underneath the ScissorSalute Show banner that you can press that share button. Share it on your feed and also share it again and post it in groups. Send it to people as well. This is a live program for barbers, hairstylists, and makeup artists. We keep on talking about the email and send it. So, Trill, thank you so much for coming on to the show.
Real quick, I will say this. You know how you say you had a breakout barber for 2018? Mm-hmm. This is mine.
Oh, the vote is in. I like that.
In there.
On camera. We got that on camera.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Breakout artist.
Look no further. You found him. 423.
Except for I've been talking about him for between me and Sepho for about maybe a month or some change because he gets it from the business side. That's what makes him dangerous because he's gonna be the total package in the future because not only does he have the skill set, but he gets it from the business side.
All right.
He gets it from the understanding about the retirement. There's not too many young barbers. He reached out to me, asked about retirement. It's not about him, you know, just gonna put it out there. He is my client, but it's bigger than that. The fact that he took that step. How many barbers in this industry or hairstylists could reach out and say, I need, you know, show me the ropes.
Yeah.
Like how you said, coachable is valuable. Mm-hmm. He's very coachable. For him to hear what I had to say as a financial guy, and from everything y'all saying, I'm not just being his spokesman, but just the relationship we had developed, super coachable. It's not like, he's young and he knows everything. Mm-hmm. You tell him something, it's like, he take heed to it. And that right there, that's why I feel like from the other, not taking away from any young barbers, there's a lot, but that coachable, and also the fact was being kind of modest. He not only did he graduate from, you know, Paul Mitchell, but he graduated on the dean's list.
Okay. All right. So salute to that.
So he's coming down here. You got Trill skill, huh? I ain't like that.
Oh, okay.
You know, when on the show, we always, when someone comes down, I always got to throw something.
Man, you know what you gotta do? You gotta have you gotta start making like a banner, like with like nicknames, y'all, and cross them off.
Well, he's sitting there talking about like that. Trill skill. There's a whole lot you could do. You know,
Nah, definitely.
Take a Trill pill. Let me stop, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm sorry, I really am. Trill, thank you so much for coming on the show. Before we let you go, let everybody know they can get in contact with you. Any information, phone number wise, or social media that you'd like to share with us, please do so now.
Definitely. You want to reach me on Instagram. My handlebar is lifestyle.trill, TRXLL. Email, you can email me at kpeeples, KPEEPLES22 @gmail.com. Anything else? Shoot me a message, man.
No doubt. I know wifey's in this the other part of the studio shaking her head right now. First thing we do, we're gonna get in cars and be like, "He's so stupid." What happens if he didn't like that? Like, he thinks you're making fun of him. You gotta think of that. Like, we do hair, so you gotta be able to be like a little.
That's right. That's what happens.
Like, I was running into people yesterday. Like, there was a couple barbers. Like, what's his name? Big West.
Yeah.
You see him?
Yo,
this guy Big West is like 6'4", 250 pounds of straight muscle.
Muscle, bro.
Yep. So as soon as he walked in, I was like, "Yo, what's going on?" I started like pounding on his chest,
like that too, because I was like, just like that, because you're looking at.
I was like, everyone's like, my boy looking at me like, "Yo." Like,
that's so funny.
I never met him in person, but yo, my man's 6'4". Like, I looked at him and was like, "Yo, you realize if I was to get in your chair, I'm gonna need a booster seat for you to cut my hair?"
He must got a custom chair.
Yeah,
he is a big dude.
I think he got a custom chair. He needs custom razors too, man, because my man is brolic.
Yeah,
he lives the brolic life.
Yeah, he does. He is. And he's only been in the game for not that long.
9. He's been doing it. I believe he was with the Finest Barbers yesterday.
Yeah, he pulled up, man. Was it fine? I can't co-sign that. Oh yeah, it was Finest. Yes, it was. I'm sorry. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I'm sorry. Yes. I'm sorry.
And I love to
salute to them, bro.
Tariq Jackson has one of the best logos there is. That hot stamp thing.
His whole branding that happened with. I mean, he's been around forever, but his rebranding that he did. I don't want to call it rebranding, but his branding that he did. Man, that with that symbol and everything, how he's come out with all the apps and the effects and how he's pushing, man, it completely took over, man.
Well, Eric from Effects Apps, we like to salute him and hopefully.
Mid conversation, we just stopped.
What's going? You know what it is? I don't think Sefro was like, you know what? I'm gonna just surprise.
I wish we had that on camera.
I'm gonna surprise everybody.
Mid conversation, just stop.
We're gonna. You wanted Harry? I'm calling him in. And Tasheba's up in here again. ScissorSalute affiliate right here. BBA member as well. Very interesting story with her. She has the intergalactic thing going on from state to state. Natural hair.
Nice.
Let's go. Let's do a recap of the whole natural hair care thing that you have going on.
Wait. Can you introduce yourself one more time? Because I got it what he said, but I just want to hear it from.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, good evening, everybody. ScissorSalute. Hey, I'm Tasheba Taylor. I'm the owner of Indigo Hair Innovations in West Hartford, Connecticut. I'm not only the owner, I'm a stylist. And I travel over the tri-state area teaching classes as well as servicing my clients. So we have our own virgin hair brand, Indigo Exclusive. So we sell weaves, natural hair to relaxed hair, wigs, or cranial prosthesis. And we have bundles. And also a technician for influence hair care.
Well, hold up. You're the one that said this is not. You don't like using the word wigs, no?
I know crowns.
Crowns, right? I mean, yes. Seth, do I call them crowns?
You be doing it? Yes.
Since that day, I was like, okay, I gotta say crowns.
Yes.
Just like since Seth, who's the gentleman that is on HEF, Hairstylist Education Forum, the guy with the silver hair that called up here? Yes, Steve. He doesn't like using industry.
Oh yes, I remember that.
He likes to use profession.
Yeah, he just had the
So I've been
wording,
using profession ever since then.
The wording.
Before I used industry, and you'll never hear me say game.
Really?
I don't say game. I don't say it.
Oh.
I don't say it because I have nothing wrong with it. If you're gonna want to say it, just like I am a supporter. If you're gonna say barber hustle, go ahead. What I don't like is if you're on some barbering is not a hustle, it's a profession, and then like 2 weeks later you're like, well, you know, I've been in this game 20 years. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
So it's not a hustle.
Yeah.
It's not a hustle, but it's a game. Pick one.
Pick one. Got it.
So, you know, I have no problem, whatever you want to call them.
So what did you call them? What did you call them? With the
crown.
Crowns?
Every queen needs a crown. Royalty. Yeah.
No, but when you were saying your speech, you said
cranial prosthesis.
Cranial? What the?
Yeah.
See, come on, man. I see. I'm learning. Now I'm learning.
Stephen A. Smith.
See, that's
going on.
I caught that. I caught it. I was like, oh wait, what? That was super professional. I appreciate
like
that.
To say. I wish I could say it, but
if you're trying to add some dollar signs
cranial
and commas, and you have to write scripts to get money from insurance companies, you definitely have to have the right terminology.
All right.
Insurance companies will not pay you for a wig. Or a hair piece.
Yes.
But they will pay you for a cranioprosthesis.
Wait.
That's like Google. That's Google word.
Yeah, can I? Okay, so wait a minute. So now, are you saying this just to be professional? Or are you really having people pay? The insurances will pay for this?
Oh yeah, like if unfortunately, people have things such as Lyme disease, cancer, things of that nature.
Alopecia.
And it's a chronic thing. So they're not going to just have it for a fashion or for a
not
moment.
For fashion,
So it's a solution to, something that's going on. So
Wow.
insurance companies will pay sometimes in full and sometimes partial payments for the client to be serviced.
Nice.
Yeah, so you have to use the right terminology when you are, when their doctor is writing a script for you to fulfill that prescription.
Yes.
You got to put a different hat on now.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so you have to use the right terminology.
Very nice.
But yeah.
Damn,
hair replacement
that was deep. That was good. I like that.
Everyone got all quiet.
That
creepy, right?
No, that was good. That was good. I was telling you, go back to. I'm gonna have to do the replay of this and write down all the notes. I like that.
And even in the barbers are doing like the man weave and things like that. But you can actually get like different units that are already pre-made and different. You use adhesives, not bonding or glue. You got to use the right terms, and the more you take training and the more you get education on it, you can get. You don't have to just get money from the client. Why not? You can work towards getting it on a larger scale.
So now there's so many educational class options out there. People might want to go to someone local. Why would someone want to go to your class, and what should one expect?
Well, I train through Influence Hair Care, and they have one of the best education systems. Right now, actually, next weekend, I'm going to NES, National Education Symposium, in Virginia Beach, and it's a 3-day training, and you can do hands-on trainings to learn how to do hair replacement therapy. And we have trichologists, we have barbers, we have hairstylists. We have a whole team of people to give you the proper education, even the business knowledge on how to fill out the forms and everything. So my piece would be on creating the unit or how to order the unit. So, how to color it, the more hands-on things.
Yes.
I do the technical things, but I don't teach the technical part of it. We have trichologists that teach the technical part about it.
What did you just say? Trichologists?
Trichologists, yeah.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Not trichologists, but trichologists.
Tell them what it is. Now tell everybody what it is.
They trichologists. That's what they do. They try. They specialize in trying things.
They specialize in the study of diseases and infections that affect the hair and the scalp.
No, because this is big stuff right now. Like, you have no idea. Like, I've heard a lot about what you're talking about, but on a very surfacey. Yeah. So the fact that I'm meeting somebody deep in it like that,
levels to it, right?
Yeah, because we're all, for so many of us, especially in the barber industry, it's slowly moving to profession. Wait, we're saying profession.
Profession,
right?
not industry.
Yes, we're saying profession.
We got it right.
All right. So we're moving to profession up into doing things for our clients that will help them in a lot of different ways, not just the looks.
Yeah.
And that's where the beauty industry has been for a while. And so I think to be on this show and to see, hopefully barbers going to be watching this and hear you talk about this stuff, that is definitely a different level that you can take this to. And ultimately, yes, it can affect your bottom line, which is, I think, what comes down to.
And, you can help hair grow and you stay employed. So it's like a win-win. Or if they have no hair, you don't say, oh, that's not my demographic. You can broaden it and service those people. So, it's there. And then you kind of know why you're doing something instead of causing a problem, so.
Can I say something real quick? What I find amazing? Being that I'm not a barber, I'm not a hairstylist. There's some people could consider me, I'm part of the industry now. But for me being a financial guy, that this is something that y'all get it, but a lot of people out here don't get it. Yeah. That what y'all do from starting from just cutting it in the basement of your mother's house to the bathroom or on the locker room, wherever you started off, or doing hair, your sister hair, your daughter hair. Look what that has taken, and just you know what? Let me see how. Let me chip you up real quick. Just experiment. That has that taken you to not only you, but look at the heights of where this industry's at. To having the biggest barber expo.
Yes.
Look how that sound. You know, Connecticut Expo, the biggest barber event in the country.
I'm gonna say in the world.
Wasn't it lit yesterday though? Like,
yeah, that was
that hip hop violinist.
That violinist is crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody.
But it's just amazing that this is something that a lot of individuals take for granted. That it's really levels to this. Just as you're talking about the hair replacement, it's levels to this. It's more than just.
Well, a job is just over broke. But in the profession, we like to say you master your craft. So it's a craftsmanship. Some are born with it with natural talent, and others have to work towards it to develop it. But mastering it means you are continuing your education, you're taking it seriously, and you're elevating yourself. So there's one thing to do it as a hobby or just because you're naturally talented, but it's another thing to go out and search. And when you love something, you're so focused and so driven, it's like you have tunnel vision, nothing is stopping you. So if it has to do with your profession, you're like, I need to be there. I need to be at the CT Barber Expo. I need to plug into this class. I need to network with this person. I need to mentor with this person. But I heard you guys saying earlier, you got to be coachable. Because the more you pour into others, the more God's going to pour into you. But if you're not ready to receive it, you're not going to get nowhere.
The hands got to be open.
So, what I mean by like also coachable, one of the things that we're seeing a lot more on social media is people downing the whole photoshopping and enhancement. Now, personally, yeah, I think it's a little bit of cheating. But at the same time, I'm not one to tell you how to. Number one, it's your page. I'm not going to tell you how to run your page. Number two, it's your life, your business. So how we want to dictate how you conduct your business. I know plenty of barbers who openly admit to using Photoshop, and they generate a lot of money off of it. They get reposted, and they'll deal with the negativity, but it generates traffic coming into their chair. On top of that, if you know how to use the enhancements, and you perfect it and master it, you're going to generate a lot of money. Now, say we're in a 4-person barbershop, and everyone, I'm traditional, and you know what, that's not me, and what do I look like using color enhancements? And I'm like, oh, you know what, I like it. Next thing you know, they're coming in. And a lot of times now, people are not coming in saying, oh, let me get that poster. No, they're coming in, they're showing, can I get this?
Yeah.
Like, people are coming in
can you do surgery?
Can I do this? And I'm like, yeah, I can. But you know, that's enhancements. Oh, yeah, you could do that? I'll let you know. It's $25 for the haircut. But that enhancement is going to add on another $20. I don't care. Let me get this done. Boom. There it goes. It just took a $25 haircut to a $50 haircut or more.
But like, you know, like the beard game is like really big right now. So what if you like have alopecia in your beard and you got that forever bald spot?
Oh, well.
If you want that full beard, then you got to do enhancements anyway.
There's no
solution.
use Kiss.
Okay.
I use Kiss on that.
Semi-permanent?
The semi-permanent because I don't know exactly what the Jing's going to do in the hair. And then I also have to like navigate through, I have to navigate through the alopecia. I got one customer who's, he got it all underneath here.
And it's like texture, and you can't just spray it on. It's an art to it.
Yeah.
And like realistically, I hope no one's offended, but do you know if you can do enhancements, you could really do like airbrush makeup, and you might as well just service a unisex like salon or barbershop, because it's the same technique. Like contouring is the same thing y'all doing on beards.
Well,
or you do it on the face.
I'll tell you this much: makeup artists and hairstylists. One of the advantages that they will have to barbers in the profession is your ability to see violet as we see purple. Or your ability to just, you know, be able to decipher certain colors, and we're just like, that's red. No, that's not red. That is a burgundy with a splash of maroon. You know, where else? Nah, man, that's red.
I know. Even
you know?
Like interior decorating, like, no, that's alabaster. Like, what the heck is the alabaster? Is that a color?
That's true.
Like, you know.
That's true.
Yeah, but everyone has their niche, and you just develop it.
And that's some bless you when you say that.
Well, it's interesting because I love it because I feel that our genres, our two professions are meeting up in this age. You know, like beauty industry took it. They went with it, and then barbering kind of went away for a little bit. It's coming back, so we're learning this stuff. You know, which I think is exciting for us.
Like, and so like in Connecticut, where I am, there wasn't even a separate barber license until like a couple years ago. So
that happened a lot.
Yeah,
New Jersey too.
Yeah. So like I'm like head to head with like gentlemen and women. We're all working in the same school, studying the same thing, taking all my barber friends. I joke with them, but they could probably finger way better than me. We're doing the same curriculum. But when we go out into the I'm gonna say industry, it's really difficult because you get labeled and typecasted that you have to stay into like a box. And now people are like saying, I know how to do this. I can make money off of this. How can I incorporate it into what I do already? And I think that's what took barbering to the next level. Because, I can do color. Why not? Like, they're like, shoot, I learned it. Like, why am I going to send you next door? I think you get tired of saying, oh, let me send you to the salon, then come back to me, then go back there.
I said the same thing recently to my client because I'm going to have an esthetician come. Well, I'm going to go take a class with an esthetician so I can learn how to do a couple techniques that I see, barbers post a lot of, the waxing, I do some facial work because the school I went to down in Florida, our license, kind of like Trill, was very close to a stylist. We just didn't learn how to do makeup.
Okay.
That was the only, basically, they didn't learn how to do a razor. So I learned how to do that stuff. But the waxing and stuff like that, I haven't done that stuff since I left.
Beginning, yeah.
So now I gotta re-educate myself. So did you see the video? Somebody put wax over the whole guy's head.
Oh yeah.
You see that?
My man was like
he
this.
Waxed
Look,
the whole
he said like
guy's
this.
Head.
He said like this.
Yeah, he was literally. He put wax over the guy's head.
That probably was clean as hell too. Like
he didn't get it off. I don't even know what happened at the end of the video. The
didn't
video
know how to do it?
No, it wasn't in strips. He like made a dome.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever
it wasn't like he went like this and took it off. He did the whole thing.
You ever see Flash Gordon? The bad guy in Flash Gordon? He had
the whole like that. Yeah, it was bad.
It's the same thing like with the waxing. Certain people have to be educated with that waxing because a lot of people started seeing it on social media like, oh, I could do it, and they didn't take the time. At least take the time out to go to YouTube and really,
at least do that at the minimum.
I mean, we're talking about the CT Barber Expo. I understand yesterday was your first time there at the expo. Wasn't your first time at a hair event, so give us the final outcome.
Yeah. Oh my! I think this was the best thing I ever been to in my life. Like my whole life.
You see, I said it was the best one.
Legit, the energy was bananas. Like when I went in there, it just looked like a regular hair show. I was like, okay, whatever, But the energy, the camaraderie, everything was so there was levels. So there was excitement in every corner. It was well organized, very safe, very clean, and the artistry was just
everything
amazing.
was lined up.
Yeah, it was it was like a sequence. I was like, this is amazing.
Everything was lined up. The moon, the stars, everything was lined up.
And then Rick Ross was there. They went
nuts. We have a man, Julian Caesar. He jumped off the stage yesterday into the crowd. Did you see that?
Yeah.
They caught him. They caught him.
Good,
and brought him back to the stage.
That's
what I said.
That would have hurt.
I'm like, did they catch him?
That would have hurt there.
It was crazy. It was amazing.
I live in Connecticut and I Ubered there because it was no parking. I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah, that would have hurt.
But the entertainment was amazing. Everything.
So here we are sitting down with us. We got Gus. When I'm telling you, the man is branded with everything. He is branded. He got the zipper up on right now too. Yes, he does. Okay, so you got the J Majors right there, the man himself with Eetu. Right there. Yeah. Gus, you were there yesterday. You've been to a couple events. What was your take on it?
It was a real good event. I feel like it's different every year, but it's still dope. It's still ill. It's just a lot of people come out and see. I didn't even know they was coming from all across the world like that.
Yeah, that's
I ran into a couple Brazilian barbers. I think they put the pictures up there. A couple barbers from Brazil that were competing.
And just because it says CT Expo, it wasn't just Connecticut barbers, man. It was family in there from all parts of the world.
Did you see Angel Blends?
Yes.
Angel Blends had his brand new baby, like 3 months, 3 months up in there.
Yo, I saw a friend from 2nd grade there, and I was like in shock. Like literally, I was like, what? Like,
Justo seen someone from the 8th grade. The barber that I went, he was like, yo, I went to school.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, say what up. He's like, oh my
That's
God,
funny,
it's
man.
8th grade.
That's funny.
I was like, damn.
Did you go say hi to that person?
Yo, he picked me up.
Oh.
I didn't have time to say
Literally
hi.
picked you up.
I was like, oh shoot. Like,
I remember you from the Sandbox.
Salute to Penny the Last King.
There you go.
So, Gus, I know you were there with your shop. Was there any of the barbers there their first time at an event like that, or?
I believe they all been to CT before.
Okay.
So they all knew what to expect, and they all had a great time. And I was actually looking for one particular product. One of my customers is saying he has allergic reaction to Beijing, so just shooting around a couple questions. I need an organic, so if somebody knows, hit Eli.
Yes. So we're looking for an organic color. One of your clients has an allergic reaction to the Jing, and it happens a lot with the Jing. That's why I said I don't want to use it on the alopecia, because one thing with Jing, I'm gonna give you a Beijing warning, which is a good product, but again, we just talk about the wax. Make sure you do some research on how to properly use.
You
Beijing.
gotta patch test that.
You gotta try it, see if the find a spot where you could put it on the client, see if they're gonna have any reaction, and then it's almost like the movie Gremlins. Whether you gotta mandatorily wash it in the shop, or if they're on something they gotta go, you gotta give them that like gremlin warning. You got that after 12. If not, man, they're gonna start popping out on your face. I seen one guy left the shop.
Yeah. There's procedures for patch tests. And if you can't. Again, that's something that's researchable too. Just a procedure.
Google it.
Yeah, Google that. Like where you could put it
Behind
to test
the
them behind.
ear,
On the. You have
like,
to
not on the
That's
beard.
dangerous, man.
Don't do it on the
people
beard.
burn after that for that.
Yeah. Well, the guy left the shop. One about his day. Said, "Oh no, I'm just gonna make a stop on it." No, he went about the whole entire day with the Jing, because he left the shop saying, "I'm gonna go wash it out." Nah, he likes his step out Darth Vader style. He liked that blackness
blackout,
on his beard. He liked the blackout. When we seen him, oh my Lord, his skin was raw.
Yeah, bumped up.
So again, we're asking for a color product, maybe more natural products, something that's easy. I know the kiss is temporary, but you got to watch it, because you might put the application of the kiss on, and then the person like leaves the shop like, "Oh man, I love this. Yo, Eli, yo, thank you so much." And then they go home and wash it thoroughly, and that kiss gets dismissed.
What about
real
like
quick?
Permanent color with like the Me or MEA instead of the ammonia?
Well,
does that work effectively?
That I don't know. I don't really do like the coloring
So
as
a lot
much,
of
but
a lot
that's
of the
good
times,
question.
a lot of the times when we as barbers use color, especially for the enhancement of the beards, we tend to use more semi or demi-permanents, because the way that it leaves the skin or leaves the beard, it comes out naturally. Where like if you have that permanent mark, it's a little bit more harsh.
Okay.
Especially when it starts, the hair growth starts to come out. So we don't want that as much.
So you don't really want to stain the skin. It's just really like
We do stain the skin when we put some of the stains on. That's what they're actually, most of them are. Like the kiss is a stain.
Yes,
the kiss is a
that's
stain.
why I use it on the alopecia.
But because, like he said, if you wash it enough, it just comes out. So it's the after, where the washout or the progression through the week or so, how it's natural. Where I think a permanent would be too harsh for that.
I think they're going to want it anyway.
But they have the
They're going to want it.
Yeah.
Then you're saying add the
Beijing is like really like a
the,
henna.
what do you call it? The mirror?
MEA.
Yeah,
It's like ammonia free.
Ammonia free, yeah.
But it's
and I don't know if that's what I don't know
color.
if that's the problem with the Beijing.
No, it doesn't have that in it.
Yeah,
Beijing
is
actually
just hot
like
stuff.
Henna.
It
Beijing
is,
is actually organic.
Yeah.
But it's just strong. It's
And then I know you're watching, you're from down south, it's pronounced Beijing or whatever.
What is that?
We from New York, it's Beijing.
Yeah, it's the whole.
No, you could talk to someone from Atlanta, and I guess that's like the was like the originator, because they have the Beijing competition down. They actually have a Beijing competition.
Wow.
Challenge out there. You know, and we're just over here like, oh, Beijing, and they're like, it's called vegan, okay? I'm like, man, I was you know, it's actually babyless. No, man, you call it babyless, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm living in New York, man. I wear Timbs in the summertime, man. It's babyless, man.
I wear Timbs in the summertime.
So Gus, I mean, I know the summer's coming up, and you have the slogan, shoot hoops, not guns.
Correct.
You going to be doing that again this year?
Yeah, most definitely. Shout a scissor salute to my brother Taz. He has Major League Barbershop. We always do an annual barbecue for the kids, for local. Just come out, have fun, enjoy it. And if you think you can hoop, come see us. And if you think you cut hair, come see us too. I heard that.
Get at us! Get at us, bro!
But I wanna give a special scissor salute to my brother DJ Create. That was a Vegas haircut. He just paid my car note. That's Power 105 DJ right there. He did me a favor. He needed a favor, so I need a favor. Come down, Scissor Salute.
And that's why we love this guy.
DJ Create right there.
You never know who's in the studio right here. We just had a nice big DJ come down here, get laced up. He's about to go to Vegas. Nice. We got Eetu over here from Finland. We got Tasheba just popped up in here, magically came up here in a magic carpet with Harry Houdini, who was like, oh man, I'd like to have a show, and next thing you know, it comes up.
Well, when Seth Rowe called you, you got to come through real quick.
I didn't even know. And then we have Trill coming down here, Trill Skill. And it's going to just keep going. I'm pretty sure he's going to be riding home. There's going to be a whole bunch of like
Raindrop.
Trill the Thrill. There's going to be a whole lot of like on the way home. What do you think about this one? It's a good T-shirt. Why not? So again, man, if you're watching the show right now and you're like, hey man, I'd like to come down to the show, and if you're going to be in the New York area, you can email us ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. Leave your contact information. We'll get back to you in the order that the email is received. And if you want to advertise with us, if you see the watermark with the cut up there, to advertise with us. And at the same time, if you'd like to book us for an event. In other words, there was one event. Albuquerque did it great. There was a couple events that did it good when they booked us. Albuquerque really hit it down the noggin. The thing is, you have your event. You set up the stage, elevated stage. Of course, we have barbers and hairstylists and makeup artists showcasing throughout the event. And what we like to do is we like to interview the people that are competing. So everybody that is competing at the event gets interviewed. So it's a win-win situation. So now, what I mean by that is you have someone who took their time out from their family to come down and compete. They paid their entry fee, and it might not have went their way. It might not have went their way. That's just the truth and the harsh reality when you go to compete. But they got to get interviewed. So that still might be able to light the fire.
Nice. And
they've come back. And there's been a couple of times where I've interviewed someone. Matter of fact, we interviewed Smitty, UGK.
Check.
UGK.
Yeah.
I would like to salute this gentleman, first and only person that I seen with a portable AC unit.
What?
When he was competing.
While he was competing?
He competed in every
And he had the AC unit with him?
And he had the portable AC unit.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
And then what happens, I seen him in El Paso following year. I believe it's 2014 I seen him. And then I went back to El Paso 2017, and he's a judge.
Wow.
There you go.
So it's great to see the expansion and see people grow. So once again, if you're looking to book us for your next event, that is ScissorSalute@yahoo.com. I'd like to thank Jesse That Cut for coming here on the show. Tasheba and Gus, and believe Seth Rowe, you got some words that you want to say, SC?
Well, no, I just wanted to go back to the interviews during the barber battles that we do. I wanted to Scissor Salute Brooklyn, because Brooklyn actually took it one step further.
Yes, they did.
And actually broadcast the interviews that we were doing during the competition.
Oh, nice.
Right. Basically, sometimes the competition's going down and you need some entertainment for the crowd. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with everybody doing what they do. But you think about the people that are competing, again, the way I broke it down, they're taking time away from their family, they're spending money. And the truth is, it might not work out the way you want it to be. But you can still be interviewed, and it could be put into rotation. And to me, I feel like, I'm not just saying this because I host the show, but I know, and I've seen people's faces when they get interviewed, either on the show or get interviewed at the events. You know, the people that they brought with them. You know, they're like, oh, man, I didn't even know that it was like this. This is like another culture or whatever. And it really opens up the eyes.
The whole reason why, real quick, why that came to be was because I felt that at a lot of these competitions, people forget about the competitors, yet the competitors are the ones who really make the show.
Right.
So this way, we can capture the competitors before maybe they get sold because they lost or they didn't do as good as they thought. Everybody thinks they're a winner off of that stage when we interview them.
Yeah.
Oh, but Lord, I'm getting a phone call anyway. You need to talk about this. You need to talk about the judges there. What?
Yeah.
You need to do something about this. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, I think that's a really beautiful opportunity that you guys bring to the table. Because of that reason, when people go for the competition, first off, if you're in a competition, win or lose, you should be learning something about yourself. So you shouldn't be salty about not winning. You should be bringing your A game regardless. And if that didn't win, that's time.
At that time, you see, they get salty because of the judges.
Oh no, that's what I know. Oh, I know all about it, bro. I hear it all the time. That's the biggest. All the judges weren't fair. But what I'm saying is that what you guys are bringing to the table now is the exposure to get past just the haircut, because just being on this show enough, like you're saying, just the wording, your terminology, how you can learn to speak starts right there. So why not do it all together? That's a beautiful thing that ScissorSalute brings to a show, is that you're bringing more than just the competition.
Seth, do we have anything that we're gonna go off to?
Yeah, we'll do a video.
We're gonna go off to a video, and then we're gonna join all the guests that are still here in the studio up on the stage. I do believe Harry Houdini magically disappeared. He did say bye though, but there was no smoke. There was no poof. See you guys later. But
we still got Eetu from Finland though.
Yes, we do.
Hey, Finland in the house.
So last week
they're sleeping right now, but it's okay.
Last week was Japan. This week was Finland. Stay tuned for next week. We'll find out what country's going to be up in here. Might just be good old New York. Well, that video that you seen right there was Haven the Groomer from the Groom Lounge. And we'd like to take this time right here. My son right here was supporting Sneed the Barber, Strictly Skills Barbershop in Queens, Long Island. This is Z the Great. Little dedication to Z the Great. I actually got this for the whole fam. And we like to ScissorSalute Strictly Skills Barbershop and send a huge ScissorSalute to Z the Great. Live every day like it's your birthday. And we'd like to take a chance to go down the line. ScissorSalute Tasheba for coming on to the show, making her way from Connecticut. We got Trills over here from New Jersey. Dontay, creator of the BBA, and over here from New Jersey, Jesse That Cut from upstate New York. We got Eetu from Finland. And we'd also like to ScissorSalute him and congratulate him for winning out of 6,000 people, I believe, or 6,000 votes he got from J Majors, checking out the CT Barber Expo. Huge ScissorSalute to Gus for coming in the clutch, coming down here to showcase. And ScissorSalute to your model from where?
From Power 105, DJ Create.
Power 105, ScissorSalute. We were just listening to Power 5 over here. We didn't. Yeah, remember we was talking about DJ Clue? We like, DJ Clue's still around. Whatever you say, he's the best. So my girl's like, no. Well, hopefully Clue watching. And that's still no. Ernie knows what time it is. ScissorSalute. And we're going to put these hands in right quick. We're going to do a ScissorSalute sound off. right here. When I say scissor, you say salute and say it as loud as you can. Scissor!
Salute!
You see that, Julian? Last week I asked you to be loud. You used to be really loud and you weren't. Ellie was right here, kept it real loud right here. And listen, if you like house music, stay tuned. Give us a thumbs up on StrongIsland.tv, and then check out StrongIsland.tv. You're going to have my house shows coming up next. StrongIsland.tv, the quickest and biggest growing TV channel on Facebook Live. I'd like to take a chance to salute Wifey and thank her. We was over there raking up all them leaves in the backyard.
Wifey!
Boy. Oh, we were going crazy. The doctor says I need a bacchiotomy. Check us out next week. Salute.
A bacchiotomy.